7:30 in the morning on this Friday morning, March 19th, 2021. And direct by Digital and Norton. This will be the channel. Morning news for Friday morning, March 19th, 2021. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, March 19th, 2021. 33 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts at 7:30 in the morning. Top stories on the Peter Channel Water News is U.S.-China talks kick off with a frigid start, but former Pentagon official says that's not surprising. Some officials call for hate crime charges at the Atlanta area spa students that left 8 people dead. Sean Hannity says Putin openly mocking Biden with humiliating debate challenge. God knows as GOP immigration allies disappear as crisis mounts. Capitol-wide weapons include bear spray, fire extinguishers, and baseball bats. Paris entered a 4-week lockdown as France faces a third COVID wave. Biden and Harris offered solace to grieving Asian Americans. DeSantis said Florida COVID experience confirms lockdown approach is a failed approach. Texas Representative Chip Roy identified for referred lynching during anti-Asian violence Congress hearing. 100-year-old man found dead at Los Angeles home shortly after nearby assault. COVID-19 resumed use of AstraZeneca vaccine after block concerns. John Beverly as 10 days late president in his own words. PM to have Prime Minister Boris Johnson in Britain to have AstraZeneca jab as he urges people to say. India could vaccinate 300 million people by summer, Serum Institute Director predicts. A Chinese court said it tried behind closed doors, so one of the 2 Canadian citizens faced an espionage charge after being detained by the Asian nation in late 2018, stated that the verdict will be announced at a later date. It felt like the last month been a cold was chilled and February's passed. New data from the National Atmospheric Administration, but February 2021 has the coldest in the most in 30 years. China tries Canadian Michael's buffer behind closed doors. COVID-19 vaccine concerns mostly found according to an expert. Alabama House passes bill to ban transgender athletes from sports teams. Disneyland reopening with restrictions. New Dead Sea Scrolls discovered Israel. The Biden administration said it plans to send a combined 4 million doses of AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine to Mexico and Canada as the shot is being considered for approval in the United States. Europe Pazov. AstraZeneca said ripple adapt elsewhere. U.S. and China aspired in first face-to-face meeting under Biden. 7 and 10 days later, NCAA tournament is back with the first 4. Zoos. Scientists aim to curb people giving birth to animals. Lebanese crypto warriors economic meltdown speeds up. Emergency sites for migrant children raises safety concerns. And Clayton Minimum Police said we've had our orders to kill protesters. And Biden says U.S. hit $1 virus school on Friday. Not funded by high school. Reach out to seniors through Pen Pal program. In Attleboro, Michigan High School, students will start returning to campus full-time and in person on April 6th, as school's president has announced. Buyers stepping up in the premium prices. Foxborough-based realtors group said. Fee hike for Attleboro builders put off until next year. Taunton player agent brings joy to Little League. Advocates push for vote tech commission changes. Marvin Allen Day be celebrated in Massachusetts and Powell Fed is in the winner despite bond market inflation fear. U.S. stock higher after a fallback in prices caused by high bond yields on Thursday. Look at stocks that now down 153.07 to 32.62.30. SP 500 down 58.66 and 39.50.46 and Nasdaq down 49.03 at 13,160.17. Nike lays off more workers, but says shoe market remains strong. The next frontier of the air travel is digital passport as proof of vaccination tested. 393 new cases and 4 deaths in Oregon as new poll shows mixed certification with vaccine distribution. Health Department and medical examiners of COVID-19 vaccine as a cause of a deaths in Utah, and incredible discount as benefactors of essential workers become vaccine eligible with general public. And now, shifting gears to sports. Boston Bruins last night defeated the Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo 4-1. Tonight, Boston Celtics be at the Garden tonight, taking on the Sacramento Kings. March Madness up the promise of the NCAA men's and women's basketball tournament is 8 total positive among more than 91 on COVID tests ahead of NCAA tournament. And UFC, Daniel White says campaign was officially retired, and NFL investigating sexual assault claims made against Deshaun Watson. Peter Channel News Time is 7:36. It is time now for Peter Channel traffic to the check. Baby! That BTA shuttle bus replaced in alongside service between Oak Grove and Sullivan Square for the April 4 for ongoing infrastructure upgrades at Walton and address the damage from the derailment. And Silver Highland Hastings will be closed until further notice. The passenger may consider linking the Kendall Grid as alternatives, and there'll be no weekend train service on the Fitchburg lines and the Franklin lines and Kingston, Plymouth, the Greenbush lines and Havel lines. As Havel line trains may experience delays for 20 minutes due to a single track operation beginning in Wyman Hill and Wakefield started on Monday, March 15th on Pulse B3. Makes the radio law work for Linfells Park where replacement project can no weekend train service on the low lines and the Needham lines. And the Thursday are looking good. Six-second connector, a little bit slow ride. Route 95 at Providence, 146 south by side. Little Soda, Providence. 95 at off by side. Little Soda, 128 Kenton and Summer Expressway at the north bed side. Little bit slow around the gas tanks in Dorchester. And 120 at the north bed side. Little Soda, Route 20 at Lexington. And 93 at the north bed side. Little Soda, Red and Stretch. And Central Mass Highways are looking good. Western Mass Highways are looking good. And 95 at the south by side. Little Soda, Separate Stretch. And up and over New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine Highways are looking good. Peter Childers time, 7:38. Time now for a weather report. Low pressure moves offshore today with the dry blustery conditions and high pressure builds in New England tonight and Saturday time. Warmer trend starts this weekend with mild temperatures that continue to the next week. By the end of the week, an approaching cold front should bring in random rain showers and back in July snow will switch off Cape Cod. And no accumulation is expected since the temperatures were still near or just about freezing. And elsewhere, colder, drier air has turned into the southern New England and winds have been strong enough to help dry things out. And favorite teams temperatures were above freezing. We do not expect to see isolations this morning. Wind gusts were peaking now and will begin to subside gradually after 8 to 9 a.m. And as a result, we lower the high wind warning on Nantucket wind vibes here with gusts to 40-50 miles an hour. Forecast highs at 30, around 40 on track. And look at the forecast discussion around the country. Cold air rushes to the eastern United States to be on a low pressure system beaches to the mid Atlantic coast. Unsettled weather moves across the western U.S. for the next couple of days. A dynamic low pressure system that widespread severe weather across the deep south to parts of the east coast. The process of the exiting the Atlantic and the front of severe weather along the east coast has ended. Like the moderate rain currently over the Mid-Atlantic will steadily move eastward today and the should be slide off the coast by around sunset and isolated locations by the North and Mid-Atlantic states could see some wet snowflakes as cold air rushes behind the exited storm system under the blustery northerly winds and large cold high pressure. System will build quickly into the Great Lakes today and dominate much of the eastern half of the United States in the weekend and find a colder there with conditions will extend down into much of the eastern coast as well as far to the deep south into the mid-section of the country will enjoy a period of quiet weather after back-to-back strong storm systems that impact the region recently and some light rain appears that are like along the southeast coastline and together with gusty northeasterly winds that throughout the weekend as a low pressure wave can develop on the east coast of Florida. Meanwhile, on this other weather along the west coast will push forward inland after the weekend that Julia found snow is forecasted in the southern Sierra Nevada and Cascades. And as a stretch of punishment by switch far inland in the midst of rain and snow will be found across the Great Basin on Saturday before the tapering off on Sunday. The Northern Rockies will see the accumulated storms on the Saturday followed by light accumulation for the Central Rockies on Sunday. The northern tier states will have experienced a gradual warm-up during the weekend ahead of the Pacific front. And meanwhile, after a reprieve today, the fire weather threat may increase across the summer markets high prices during the weekend. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. Looks like this. Clouds cap at mid-morning, the crunch together high of 40 degrees. And north about 13.6 miles for today. Gust size 26 miles for tonight. Most of Kiscon was 28 degrees. And north about 6 miles coming to midnight for Saturday. Sun's coming 55, low 29 degrees. Coming westbound 6 miles in the afternoon for Sunday. Sun's coming 58, low 31 degrees. Call wind for Monday. Most of Sun's coming 57, low 34 degrees. Call wind coming to southeast wind 5 miles in the afternoon for Tuesday. Most of Sun's coming 58, low 36 degrees. Northeast with about 3 to 7 miles for Wednesday. Partly south coming 56, low 39 degrees. East with about 5 to 8 miles for Thursday. Partly south coming 57 degrees. South with about 3 to 7 miles currently in Dalton. 33 degrees and overcast skies. That's going to be the Peter Chill morning news for this March 19th, 2021 on a Friday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning. Goodbye day. Stay safe, be well. Hope you have a wonderful day.